Welcome back to our Power Clean platform series. Last time we talked about the three positions we use to learn how to do the clean at first. And we ended up with the jumping position. We're going to go into some more detail on that today. Come in and take the jumping position again, Bree. She's going to pick the bar up off the ground into the hang position. And she's going to unlock knees and hips. This places the bar on the thigh in a recognizable place that she will define a little higher than that. That's the jumping position. The contact point on the thigh after you unlock the knees and hips becomes the jumping position. In other words, the position is the position of the bar against the thighs. Now, as you might guess from the name of this thing, this jumping position is going to be the position from which we jump up in the air to initiate the rack with straight elbows. Straight elbows are the key. This is the time to start learning that the clean is always performed with straight elbows. When you jump up in the air, you are transmitting the force of knee and hip extension to the platform. Between the platform and the bar, you are applying force to the load. That load must experience the full measure of the force you could produce with your knees and hips. And that means that the elbows must be straight. Because if they are bent, they can be straightened out. And if they can be straightened out, then some of the force that you are going to try to get down to the bar will be absorbed in straightening out the elbows. So we're going to eliminate that loss of power transfer by learning right now to clean with straight elbows. And what we're going to do is have Bree jump straight up into the air. She's going to jump up into the air with straight elbows. Again, from the jumping position, that place on your thighs that you've identified, jump up in the air as high as you can jump. High as you can jump. Jump! Good, much better. Note that the jump goes up in the air with straight elbows. One more time. Straight elbows. Think about it. If you find that you've got an elbow bend at this point in the process, there's a couple of reasons why that might be. First thing is you're not aware of the fact that your elbow is straight or bent. If you think about the elbow position, just put your brain right there on this piece of the skin and pay attention to what your elbow is doing. We have always found that this little bit of internal rotation, this would be pronation or internal rotation, serves as a good reminder to keep the elbow straight. Second, if you are having problems keeping the elbow straight in this position, it could very well be that this is the reason. As you come down into the bottom, you're pinning the bar to the thighs instead of letting it slide up and down freely. If you let it slide up and down freely with straight elbows, they won't bend here to begin with. This is the source of a lot of this stuff during the teaching positions for an elbow bend. Third, if this becomes a terribly big problem, you're going to pose your tricep real tight, like Mr. Olympia, fat triceps on the back. If this is tight, that cannot bend. We're going to talk more about the mechanics of keeping the elbow straight in the next video and why it is so very important. But right now, practice jumping from the jumping position straight up with straight elbows.